Hello and welcome to our Go for Goddess kitchen. Today we're making flaxseed crackers and we shall be making them in our Excalibur dehydrator. We have a few additional ingredients. First we have the 1.5 cups of golden flaxseed soaked in 2.5 cups of water for 6 hours. You can also do that overnight if you prefer and start your process of making the crackers in the morning. Here we have our Nama Shoyu unpasteurized soy sauce, which is a raw soy sauce, unpasteurized, that has far less salt than is traditionally used in soy sauce, so it's quite delicious. We've got our grade B maple syrup. We could be using agave. Actually, that would probably be a good choice. Maple syrup is what we have today, so that's what we're working with. We also have our Himalayan chilies, very spicy and hot, and I've ground these quite thoroughly with my mortar and pestle. And then we have Gujarati Masala, which is a wonderful blend of fennel, cumin, coriander, cinnamon, ajuwan seeds, hot chili peppers as well. Just a very warming mix. It increases pitta, very balancing to the kapha constitution as well. And then garlic and onion. We're going to mince those very finely, combine them all together in the blender, and that will create our puree to make our crackers with. So let's get started. Alright, now we shall put our ingredients in with the flax. First thing is 2 cloves of garlic. I shall squeeze those with the garlic press. There we go. Sometimes it's useful to have stronger arms than mine. But this works. I get there in the end. There we go. There's the garlic. In addition to that, I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons of this very strong onion that just made me cry when I was cutting it. About 2.5, that's good. Right about there. Then we want 2 tablespoons of the Nama Shoyu. Now, this top has been designed to allow it out in tiny bursts. There we go. Fix that. One tablespoon. And 2 tablespoons. We're also going to do 2 tablespoons of the maple syrup. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons. Sweet is a nice balance for hot and spicy. Great combination. Here we have our Kashmiri Chili, and we should be using 1.5 teaspoons of that. That's exactly what I have in there, so that's perfect. And then lastly, our Gujarati Masala. I like garam masala as well, which has got more of the sort of cinnamon, clove, allspice sort of taste. This one is slightly more earthy. I love it, very warming. So 1.5 teaspoons of this. Good enough. There we are. Now I'm going to We've got it all. Looks pretty good, really. I shall give it a brief mix before putting it into the blender. Alright, now we have our mix of ingredients in the food processor, and we just need to puree it, and we're ready to set it up in the dehydrator. Alright, now we are going spread this out at about 1/4 of an inch thick, less really, onto our Excalibur. This is called a leather right here, and it stops the cracker from sticking. Underneath you have the usual product that you use when dehydrating, but this one here, of course, the cracker would stick to that and it wouldn't work. So these leathers are necessary. You can also use parchment paper. Flax paper will work very well as well, so it's not necessary to get the Excalibur ones if you don't wish. Alright, so this is the next morning. The crackers are now complete. I put them in the dehydrator at 105 degrees for 3 hours, and then I turn them over so that the other side could get dry. Again, another 3 hours at 105 degrees. When they reach that point where both sides were pretty reasonably dry, I cut them into slices. As you can see, I made little cracker shapes. You could make them larger than that if you wish to use them for sandwiches or to use them for like pizza bases or to put vegetables on, your choice. But I made them into small crackers. And here I have a bit of our cashew sesame seed butter. The recipe is on Go for Goddess. This is really delicious. And spreading it on here, this is a very lemony nut cheese spread, and I think it would be a good complement to the golden flax seeds and the Indian spices. So let's give it a go and see how it is. It's lovely. It's really delicious. You could make it more spicy, you could make it more salty, but these Indian spices, it's just perfect. Absolutely lovely with the cashew and sesame cheese that we've made with the lemon. It's absolutely delicious. So good, enjoy, try this recipe at home and let me know what you think.